Hi guys, it's Rachel and I have a new tutorial for you today. It's using the Maybelline Eyestudio quad, it's a quad, in the colour number 10 Mad For Mauve or Mauve, however you choose to say it. But it looks like this and I think these are such pretty colours. So it's pinks with a little bit of green, and it's sort of a fun way. It's kind of neutral, but it still has quite a bit of colour in it as well, and it's kind of darkish, so you could definitely wear it for nighttime, but it's not too dark so you couldn't wear it for daytime as well. As you can see, I'm filming in the daytime and I'll go out and wear this and it doesn't bother me. But I think it's kind of really cool. It's just, I like the pinks and greens. It's kind of sort of preparing us for spring that's coming up soon, but still being dark enough that it's kind of still in the winter kind of palettes, I guess you would call it, the winter colour palette. So I hope you enjoy. I've tried to stick to all drugstore or mainly drugstore products, so hopefully they'll be easy for you to find if you want to use the exact same products. If you don't, you could just use similar colours, like they're pinks and purples and greens and things like that. So I'm sure you may have something similar in your collection. You don't have to use this exact quad. But I hope you enjoy, and let's jump into the actual tutorial. Okay, so we're going to start off by priming our eyes. I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in the colour Milk to do that. It's just a big white kind of creamy pencil. I'm just going to place that all over my eye. And then I'm going to take my ring finger and just blend it out, bringing it pretty much all the way up to the brow. And a little bit underneath as well. This is just going to help our eyeshadow stick to our skin a little bit better. And hopefully not crease. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is just Max 239, but any flat shader brush will work fine. I'm going to take the first colour in the Maybelline quad, this light pink colour right here, and just place this on the inner third of the lid and the inner corner. And by putting it in the inner corner, we're just making sure our eye sort of stays open and not sort of doesn't get closed off by the dark colours. You can take a little bit on the sort of tip of your brush and just place it on the lower lash line in the inner corner also. Once you've done that, I'm going to flip that same brush over and take the next colour along in the quad, which is this really nice, it almost is coming up kind of more purple on camera, but it's kind of more of a pinky, I guess it's a pinky purpley colour. It's very shimmery, very pretty. I'm going to get some of that on my brush and then pack that on the rest of the lid. And don't worry too much about the shape or anything like that, because we're going to blend it out later. Next I'm going to take a crease brush, and this is one that's a little bit more dense. It's almost like a fluffy pencil brush, and I'm just using a brush like this just so our next colour doesn't go a little bit crazy and all over the place. I want it to be really sort of concentrated. So this is the Coastal Scents crease brush as far as I'm aware. It's just kind of a round fluffy brush. And the next colour I'm going to take is actually this green colour right here, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this and we can slowly build it up and place this in the crease, starting on the outside and just slowly working it in. And we don't want it to go all the way to the inner corner, we just sort of want it to go sort of 2/3 of the way across. You can slowly build up the colour into the intensity that you want it. You can either make it sort of a bit more green or a bit less green, depending on what suits you best. Okay, so once you've got that kind of look going on, I'm going to take a fluffier crease brush. This is Max 222. And I'm going to go back in with that really light pinky colour. Get a little bit of that on the tip of the brush. I'm just going to work this sort of in the inner crease almost. So just bringing it up from where we placed it and getting it to sort of match or meet up with the green. Just kind of like we've got on this eye here. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to take a fluffy crease brush. This is Max 224. I'm just going to take a matte shadow that's close to your skin colour. I'm using Max Blanc type just because I don't know how to have a drugstore version, but any sort of lightish skin colour highlighter colour will work fine. I'm just going to place this as the highlight and sort of bring it around and just clean up any of the edges. Blend down that green if you've gone a little bit too high. Just use it to soften the edges. And the reason that I'm trying to use a matte colour is that because we've got so much shimmer going on, we want to kind of, or for me anyway, I want to tone it down a bit. If you're using this for a night look, then you could definitely use like a lighter shimmer colour as well. That would be fine. Okay, so once we've done that, I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is Max 219. You could use the same brush that you put the green colour on if you would like. Just something that sort of has a point almost so you can get a little bit more precise. And I'm going to take that last really dark sort of purple colour, get that on my brush, and I'm going to use this and put this under the lower lash line. And go almost all the way in, just sort of stop where your lashes stop. Just kind of bring it up to the corner to meet up with that green. Okay, once you've done that, I'm going to line my top lash line with just a brown coloured pencil liner. This is the CoverGirl Liquid Line Blast pencil in the brown colour. So I'm going to line my upper lash line now. I know that it's bad to kind of pull on your eyes, but I find it easiest if I just kind of press just a little bit and just lightly line the top lash line. Now you can either leave it like that, or this step is optional, but you can take a sort of flat, thin brush, kind of like this one. This is Max 212. And I'm going to take some more of that dark purple colour. Just tap it on the end, and I'm just going to place this on top of that liner just to kind of set it. So the last step for this shadow is just to take that original flat shader brush again, and you can just go back in with a little bit more of that sort of mid-tone pink colour. And we're just going to place this just to fix up sort of the centre of the eye if all your other colours have sort of come down over them, and just help again blend that green with the pinks. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. Another optional step is to take a black pencil liner. This is the Revlon Luxurious Colour eyeliner in the colour Black Velvet. And I'm just going to tight line my eye. Now you can also line your lower waterline if you'd like. I find that closes up my eye a bit too much because I've got dark eyes, but that's totally optional as well. But I am going to do the top. And then I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and then apply mascara. The mascara I'm going to use is the CoverGirl Nature Luxe Mousse Mascara, which looks just like this, and I've been loving this lately. So So that completes the eye look. Let's zoom out and finish the rest of the face. So because we've got sort of so much colour and a little bit of darkness going on with the eyes, I'm going to keep the rest of the face fairly simple. I will use a little bit of bronzer. I've got the Maybelline Expert Wear Bronzer in the colour Sunlight. I'm just going to take a large fluffy brush and just put a little bit of this on the sides of my cheeks. And just sort of along my forehead and down my neck. I'm then just going to use sort of a pinky but purpley kind of blush. This is the Maybelline Expert Wear Blush in the colour Sweet Cinnamon. It just looks like this. And you could even use the same brush if you want. I am going to. This is Max 120, by the way. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my cheeks. Like I said, just keeping it light, but adding a little bit of colour. And then I may just do a little bit of a highlight. This is the Maybelline Expert Wear Shimmer Powder in the colour 10 Blissful Pink, which looks just like this. So I didn't realise that they're all Maybelline. There is quite a bit of Maybelline in this tutorial. That wasn't done on purpose, it just kind of happened. But I'm just going to put this on with my finger, and I'm just going to dab it slightly, just sort of on the top of my cheeks, just to lighten the area up and give it a little bit of shimmer. You can't really see it that much. It's more when you sort of go out in the sunlight, it'll just catch it. So that is pretty much it for the face. Like I said, we're trying to keep it simple. For the lips, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Nature Luxe Gloss Balm in the colour Grenache. It's number 235, and you are not going to be able to see that. But anyway, it is a kind of like a pinky purpley colour, very similar to the things that we've been using on our eyes. I'm just going to place that on my lips. So it just gives you a little bit of colour without adding too much. So there you have it. There is the complete makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also let me know what kind of makeup tutorials you like. Do you prefer sort of using the sort of one quad like we did with the Maybelline and like sort of seeing how what looks you can do with sort of the one quad that you can go out and buy, or do you prefer eyeshadow tutorials where we just sort of grab whatever I have and use different products from different places, mix sort of drugstore with high-end and things like that? Because I'm not really sure what people prefer. I have done tutorials sort of using quads and things because I thought it'd be easier for people to go out and buy the exact products. But if you don't mind sort of just watching tutorials that have random products for all bits and pieces, then let me know that too in the bottom bar below, because I'd like to try and make tutorials that you guys would actually like and can follow along with and stuff like that. So other than that, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and if you do try this tutorial out, send me a twit pic or post a photo on my Facebook page or something like that, because I would love to see it. I'll talk to you guys all very, very soon. Bye! I almost totally forgot, but I literally bought this quad that I did this eye look with. It was actually like yesterday. I was in the shops and I saw this and I thought I wanted to do a tutorial and I was going to buy this quad, and as I was sort of leaving I thought, you know what, I watched some of these videos and I always want to have the exact products that the person doing the tutorial has, and you can't always have that all the time, but I thought I would try and help you guys out. So I won't do this for obviously all my tutorials, I just couldn't, but again, as another way to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channels. When I bought that quad, I also bought a second quad. This one hasn't been used yet, and just as a way to say thank you to you guys for watching this video and for subscribing to my channel, I'm going to do another little mini giveaway to give away this quad for you guys, so you guys can recreate this look almost exactly if you want to, and have a chance to use these colours, because you could do a lot of looks with these this quad. You could use the dark purple on top instead of the green, and use the green under your lower lash line as like a sort of a Colourpop or something like that. So there's some great colours in this little quad, and I wanted to be able to share it with you guys. So to enter or be entered into this little mini giveaway, as always, just be subscribed to both my channels. That's Rachel JD, which is this channel, and my vlog channel, Rachel Likes to Ramble. Get your parents' permission if you are under the age of 16 or guardian, just because I'm going to need your address, obviously. And then leave a comment on this video letting me know what you think, other tutorials that you'd like to see, just something about this particular video. And I will enter you. I'll leave this open for about a week, but I'll put the exact date in the bottom bar below, just so you guys have a chance to win this little product. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and again, I'll say bye again. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!